In the bustling city of Ragunna, within the influential Montelli family's Averardo Bank, works Zani. She's known as a serious, reliable employee, someone who always clocks in on time and handles any task with skill. For years, she's earned the title of Best Employee, a testament to her dedication. Zani has a distinct appearance. She is tall, with pale skin, striking white hair, and dark red eyes that have slitted pupils, like a cat's. A beauty mark sits under her right eye, and she often has dark circles, hinting at long hours. Due to an event called an awakening, she also has ram-like horns and a slim, pointed tail. These features, along with a Tay-set mark running across her back, signify her status as a Resonator. Her forte, or special power, is called Scorched Radiance. When Zani uses her forte, she can store kinetic energy, the energy of motion, within her body. This boosts her physical abilities. When this happens, bright energy streams can be seen flowing from her horns, tail, and hair. Glowing marks also appear on her upper body, which Zani says are old scars that now help concentrate her energy. The exact moment of Zani's awakening is a bit of a mystery. However, records show it happened several years ago during a violent assault. She was severely injured, but in that critical moment, her forte awakened. She used her new powers to fight off her attackers. This event left her with unique physical traits, leading some to wonder if there's a connection to old legends about supernatural beings from before the lament, a major past disaster. Others joke she might have been awakened by a goat. Officially, she's identified as a mutant resonator with an incubation period, meaning her powers developed in a unique way. Despite the immense power she holds, Zani maintains a very stable mental state. There's little risk of her powers going out of control, a condition known as overclocking. She deals with a lot of stress from her demanding job at the bank. When asked about her stress relief methods, Zani mentions doing voluntary work after hours. This hints at another side to her life, one that takes place away from the bank's ledgers and reports. This voluntary work connects to a figure known in Ragunna's recent history as the Blazing Nightwalker. During a chaotic period after the Second Dark Tide and a major carnival incident a decade ago, crime was rampant. A mysterious woman emerged, operating under the cover of night, punishing criminals and delivering them to the Chamber of Discipline, Ragunna's law enforcers. Eyewitness accounts described her moving incredibly fast, with something on her head, possibly her horns or hair. Some saw her surrounded by blazing flames of retribution, believing her to be a hero sent by the Sentinel, a revered entity in Ragunna. The Blazing Nightwalker was tough. She dealt with the worst criminals, and while some called her the butcher of criminals, reports indicated she never killed, though her methods were extreme. One witness saw a notorious gang leader, Talos, and his gang tied up outside the Chamber of Discipline, with a wounded figure resembling the Nightwalker briefly seen on a nearby rooftop. This mysterious woman was instrumental in restoring order to Ragunna when many had lost faith. As peace returned, tales of the Blazing Nightwalker faded into legend. Zani's life as an employee is meticulous. She plans her days carefully and finds enjoyment in her well-ordered life and planned leisure moments. New hires at the bank often wonder about the secret to her success. She handles dangerous fieldwork without fail and works late, often appearing tired. Some try to copy her habits, like drinking energy drinks, but they can't replicate her results. Older employees remember her as a silent, distant young woman when she first joined, perhaps a bit reckless. But she quickly mastered her job, becoming the best employee year after year. One story, Night's Solitary Path, shows Zani in action as this protector. She tracked kidnappers, getting injured in a fight with their leader, a tough Resonator. Despite her wounds, she took down the remaining kidnappers to save a little girl. Before the Chamber of Discipline arrived, the girl, filled with courage, offered Zani her doll as a thank you. Zani, seeing a reflection of her past, lonely self in the girl's eyes, accepted the gift. This doll became one of her cherished items, a token of gratitude. Her other cherished items also tell a story. Her personal memo is a notebook filled not just with work schedules but also life hacks, recipes, and repair tutorials, little pieces of everyday life she hopes to use one day. Her large, pocket watch-style alarm clock, master of time management, is a constant companion, ensuring she's never late, a habit born from an early mistake in her career. These items show her desire for order and preparedness, even outside her dangerous nighttime activities. Zani's dedication isn't just about her job or her secret identity. When she was tasked to protect a special guest, the Rover, the player character, during the Carnival, she meticulously planned everything, from dining options to sightseeing. This assignment made her unusually nervous, showing a flicker of something beyond her usual composure. This event, eve of the Carnival, marked the beginning of her involvement in larger events unfolding in Ragunna. Other characters in Wuthering Waves have their own views on Zani. Grant, a captain, notes that Zani is true to herself, whatever her past. Carlotta Montelli, her superior, describes Zani as wary of inefficient tasks, excelling with haste and precision, and a good person for challenging private commissions, provided the pay is right. Phoebe, an acolyte, sees Zani as brave and dependable, capable of overcoming prejudice. Rosia, a young troop member, simply finds working with Zani easy and comfortable. Zani is a complex individual. On the surface, she is the epitome of a model employee at Averardo Bank, efficient, reliable, and a master of time management. But beneath that, she carries the weight of a difficult past and the responsibility of her awakened powers. As the blazing Nightwalker, she protected Ragunna in its darkest hours, a secret life fueled by a desire for justice and order. Her journey is one of dedication, hidden strength, and a quiet hope for a peaceful life, not just for herself, but for everyone in the city she calls home.